What is up, comic fans? Happy Tuesday. Happy new DC Day. Welcome to the Legion of Comics. This is the place where you come to celebrate all things DC Comics and more, but specifically DC Comics, specifically on Tuesdays, because that is the true new comic book day, DC Day. Part one of the 48-hour-long event known as New Comic Book Day. I'll give you that. A lot of people I know your shops hold your book hostages for another 24 hours, but shout out to those fantastic comic shops that don't. There is a massive, massive stack of books that came home with me today, and I'm sure a lot of you also have huge pull lists this week. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. I'll show you what we'll be giving away today. It's going to be a fun stream. I hope there's a lot of people to hang out. So be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share the video to your friends, and let's get it going. As always, a huge shout out to the homies over at Big Time Collectibles. Be sure to check out their website, check out their social medias. You can find them also on Whatnot now, Monday through Friday during business hours, doing their thing. They just launched their 9.9 CGC mystery box. That is massive. They always are doing a lot of fun stuff. Also, if you need anything cleaned or pressed for this holiday season or any other season, hit up my friend Justin over on Instagram. You can find his link in the description. Let him know you found him via the channel. Take advantage of any kind of special offers that he's running for viewers of the channel right now. I believe he's running the $10 any book, any age offer for the holiday season. You don't want to miss out on that. Use the promo code We Are Legion or simply tell him you found him via the channel. And as always, a huge shout out to my local comic shop, ABX Comics and Games. If you're ever in the Augusta area, be sure to look them up, swing by there, check them out. Brand new store location that they're in now, and they're fantastic. There's also a link in the description below to their Facebook group, and it looks like there's some work trucks, some bucket trucks out there. So I'll be keeping a close eye on the internet here, making sure they're not working on towers. That has happened once or twice before, having to hotspot from the phone. Might want to go ahead and get the stream pulled up on my phone. Make sure things don't go south. Make sure things don't go south. So there's that. We're going to say hey to some people in the chat here in a minute, but I do want to point out, if you haven't already, there it is. Be sure to follow Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram. Huge apologies for not keeping that page active and blah, 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 but it'll get back to that. In the meantime, make sure you're following, have notifications on, because as soon as we get the books back in hand, accounted for, and back up on the website, any remaining natural order Comics Curing Cancer's exclusive copies that remain will go back up for sale on that website. There are not a lot of copies left. We're still getting down to the nitty gritty of it. Things take time, but you don't want to miss out. So make sure you're following Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram. And also a huge thank you to all the Legionnaires out there who voted for this channel for me during the Comic Book Community Awards thing. The final voting is closed, but the finalist stream, I don't know what you call it, the winner stream, the winner circle, that's going to be going down here in the next couple of weeks. I don't think it's far away at all, if I remember correctly. It's pretty soon. Brian LCS, who hosts the Comic Community Awards, who is the mastermind behind it, the evil villain himself, he'll be doing the show on his channel some evening coming up in the very near future. You can see if any of your horses win the race. It's also going to be a fun show where content creators are honored. We have a lot of fun. There's sketches. I always remember the sketches. That's the most memorable part of the past couple that they've done. But I appreciate everyone who voted for me, and I'm definitely going to look forward to checking that out. So let's say hey to some of the people in the chat. We got 23 watching. I hope there's at least 30 thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. It helps with the eternal battle against the YouTube algorithm. Las Cruces clocking in early at 9:40 this morning. Hooray, woohoo, and hello from New Mexico. Well, hello from New Georgia to Las Cruces. Beckerman in the building. I'm here early for the DC Day. He was here early by about half an hour. That was that first notification to let you know that his notifications are working perfect. Chop and Drop is in the building. What is going on? Hello, hello. Tom O'Hanley, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Let's go. At work, Sally, but much heart, legends. Hashtag We Are Legion. Legion, Legion, Legion. I hate that the custom emojis don't show up on the StreamYard, and it is what it is. Hulk Collector 82 is in the building. What is going on? Hope you're having a good day today. Gene Mallow, how are you? A good afternoon to you. My nerdy collection. Well, I'll be dang. If it isn't Jeremy Reeves by a new name, Jeremy Reeves is in the building. He's a channel member now, and he is on Instagram now. So be sure, if you have not already, check out My Nerdy Collection on Instagram. I have a feeling Jeremy's going to be posting some of his stuff that you would otherwise have to find on eBay over on Instagram. He's got a lot of good books he's trying to move. So if you're looking for some cool books, you can also check him out, see what he's trying to get rid of at this time. Help put his kids through kindergarten. The man needs to sell some books. Brian LCS is in the building. What is going on, Brian? Hope you're doing good today. Just talking about you and your awards. Ryan Riley, what is going on? There we go. We are mini. We are Legion. I like that. The Adventurous Joe is in the building. Hey, I'll be right back in a bit. Gotta run to the post office. I do too still. I typically do that in the mornings after I drop Monkey off at school, but they're out of school this week. Monkey's under the weather, so she's passed out on the couch right now. And we kind of just been in the house. Esteban, my main man with pots and pans. How are you doing today, Esteban? Doing good. I hope you're doing good. Buff Muffin's doing good. What is going on? How going? Geek Out with Roscoe's in the building. Hey, Roscoe, look right here. There's that drawing. There's got that Roscoe piece right there. Need to upload that short. Anachronic Comics in the building. What is going on? Hope you're doing good today. House of L, what's up, brother? How's it going? Hope everyone's staying safe out there. Some crappy weather here today. Hope everyone else is having a nicer day than we are. Couching and slouching with C. Bizzles is in the building. What is up? Good afternoon to you. Hellos. Warlord, what is going on? Yo, massive congratulations to Warlord. I had to go back and watch the rest of it, but Mr. Comics 89 gave away like the first appearance of Galactus, I think it was, in a CGC 1.0, and Warlord took it home. Super, super good pickup. Evil's Comics is in the chat. What's up, Evil? How's it going? Scott, what is up, homie? We're Legions. And Faith and Misery, what is happening? Good afternoon to you as well. Hope you're doing good today. I'll take over if you lose connection. Yeah, appreciate it. Someone's got to just swing by. Just swing on through. Phil Ailing is in the building. What is up? Hello to everyone, he says. Loader's Empire, what is going on? How are you today? There we go. There's some info. December 2nd, 9 p.m. real time for CBCA winners will be revealed. Sounds ominous. Just ordered trophies. Nice. Same name on Insta, Macari, and eBay, my_nerdy_collection. I'm still here. Me too, Becker. Me too. We are still here. You don't tell me what to do, Mark. Don't tell me how to live my life, Esteban. Pop's Attic, what is going on? Let's go Legionnaires. That's right. Legion of Comics, home of the Legionnaires. Nobody tell J-Man77. J-Man77 did a stream last night, said he was planning on when he activates his membership that he's going to make one of the tier of the Legionnaires, and he apologized. I'm telling him, quit biting my stuff and get your own gimmick. But he's a big fan of Legion of Superheroes, so don't blame him. I don't blame him. What is going on, Derek? Trying to make sure I don't miss people here. Making our way down. Boom. Papa Willie with a $5 super chat. Sup, Superman rocks. He sure does. And what a great week to be a Superman fan. Kindergarten is expensive, my dude. So big shout out to Papa Willie for the $5 super chat. Make sure you guys are following him. He does live show sales and all kinds of cool stuff. Papa's a good people. Make sure y'all give him a follow here on YouTube and over on Instagram as well. Good afternoon, Flash by Night Comics. TJ, I hope you're having a good day today. Zoom in on the butt crack. Someone's got to, right? Zoom in on the butt crack. I'm assuming he's talking about that. Raining like hell today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, cute. Little working lady. Mm-hmm. Go make daddy some money. Go on now, get. That was a good kick.
Thanks.
Came out of nowhere.
From a weird angle. What did I give for him?
Yeah, it was. It didn't hurt, but it was. Dale with Suspense is in the chat. Say hey to Dale.
Hey.
Say hey to Dale. Digger Jim's in the chat. Hey, what earrings are you wearing right now? You don't have none in.
My Legos.
So Digger Jim right here, it's his wife that made you the Superman earrings.
Oh, I wore those the other day at work. I got a lot of compliments.
She
Thank
does
you.
wear them. She wears them regularly. Thank you, Digger Jim, and your beautiful wife for the amazing earrings for my beautiful wife. Let's see who else we got in here. Who
I
else?
want to go from on. I'm wearing an outfit that will go with that.
No, the pretty much go with anything.
Yeah.
They pop. They shimmer. They wouldn't go with the Spider-Man shirt. No.
Wrong universe.
Yeah. You don't cross streams. Cool finds. I saw that in the
Unless
short.
it's snowing.
Yeah, unless it's snowing. Oh, I hope she'll feel better soon. I'm doing good. The concert was great. My stomach ache was gone before the concert on Friday. Nice. You were right on giving me hope that day. My man, I learned hope from y'all. That's not true. I just force myself to be hopeful. A wise man once said life only makes sense if you force it to. So happy DC, everyone. Gary Woods, what is going on? Hope you're doing good today. See, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Shattered Glass Collectibles, Tyler, ready for Wednesday. Whack Comics man himself. I made it again. Yo, you're batting 1,000, Tyler. Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. I miss your face. Miss your face every day. You can find Tyler and myself staring at each other's faces Friday night on In the Mix at 9 p.m. DJ Links right here on YouTube. It's a great show. It's a very great show. Good times. Scrolling. It's raining off and on today, but it's warm. Yeah, that's how it is here. Like I'm in shorts and a shirt and flip-flops, all that good stuff. What is going on, comic addicts in the chat? What is up, brother? Hope you're doing good today. Wow, that's cool to have Superman. Yeah, I think so too. Boom, an 11-month member milestone, chat. If you are a channel member, be sure to check that $sign button next to your chat because you get free member milestone chats like one a month. 11 months strong. Almost a year already. And Papa was a winner of one of the big Legion loot boxes previously as well. Yo, there's entire telephone poles on the back of that truck. What have they got going on? It's like trucks with telephone poles in the back of it, just driving up and down the road. That's insane. I've got earrings. Can I get a beautiful wife for them? I'm sure you can. Everything has a price. I want Superman. Everyone wants Superman earrings. You have to hit up Digger Jim. I am glad that the art piece got to you safely, brother. We do be Legion. I appreciate the extra books you threw in there as well. I did a little shorts unboxing. I meant to post it yesterday because I had this comics curing cancer video I posted yesterday, but haven't posted it yet. Have not posted it yet. So let's see. That's funny crossing streams. Thought she was going to drop kick you. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't. Go make daddy some money. My DC today to read will be Justice League Europe. You should try Justice League Monsterverse, and we'll get into that here in a minute. Try to catch up with the chat. Superman is my favorite Marvel character. So some news reporter on a video on the internet. Yeah, ugh. I think I've seen that too. What is good? Brother John Comics is in the building. Hope you're doing good today. Entropy and Comics is here. Hello. Boom, there we go. We got another member milestone chat, 19 months strong. Hashtag we are Legion. There it is. Boom, let me see if I can just rush down here. I have to get my ears pierced again for the Superman earrings. Yeah, that's what we do. We all meet at the ear piercing store. Where we're going, Claire's in the mall. While all these grown comic book fans walk into Claire's, like, we need our ears pierced, please. That would be a sight. God, that would be hilarious. Monkey's 3. She's almost 4, and she's starting to have that conversation for the first time. The day before yesterday, she asked about wanting to get her ears pierced. I thought that was adorable. I'm gonna have to go, but I'm walking the other direction of the store when they go to pierce their ears. Like Kyle said, it's something that some people do it when like kids are born kind of thing, when they're babies, and some people wait. So it can be like a whole experience of growing up and being a little girl now versus like a toddler and everything. And that's what my wife did. And she wanted Monkey to have that same experience because it's a very fond memory that my wife has. So like, I don't think I can stomach watching someone poke a hole in Monkey's ear. It would break my heart. Mark Spector Comics is in the chat. What is going on, Dave? Hope you're doing good today. Hope you are doing good. Dave just posted a video about if Golden Age comics are achievable. I say yes. I don't know what you would say. And if you want to know what Dave would say, go check out his videos sometime. Be sure to give him a subscribe, hit those notifications. He doesn't post a lot of content, but he posts really fun content. And every now and then he's got some family videos on there that they're always a hoot, having his wife name characters or trying Mr. Beast bars. Good people. Good people. She said her favorite DC character was Spider-Man. Gross. It's my favorite DC character too, Mike. All right, made it down to the bottom of the chat. Only took us 15 minutes to get this rocking and rolling. So let me go ahead and show you what we'll be giving away today. Of course, the books that are given away will also come with free trading cards. I'll have the entire box of DC Cosmic cards. So we'll pull some random DC Cosmic cards to go with the books. Kyle of Comics 87 is in the building. What is going on, Kyle? So Kyle, you're here just in time. These are what I'll be giving away today. So first off, there's a John Jang book, so you know I got a bunch of copies of it. It's for Superman issue number 8. Now, I know this cover isn't everybody's jam. Something about his art, it just, I don't know, it just gets me. It just absolutely gets me, but it says John Jang, Superman in the Fortress, kind of hovering there. It looked odd to me too, but it still just captivates me. It's just such a weird rendering of Superman. The cape is massive. Like the way that the suit almost looks metallic reminds me of like the test footage stuff we saw for Nicolas Cage back in the day. But this is an amazing, amazing read. We'll get into that here shortly because I've already read it today. Not this copy, but my copy. This is your copy, whoever the winner for the stream today is going to be. But, yo, always supporting John Jang, always getting multiple copies when he has just a direct market cover. You know, the big event for this year is Monsterverse stuff. It just is. We have Monarch Legacy of Monsters just dropped on Apple TV. Godzilla -1 is around the corner. Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire is right after that. And in comic books, we have the Justice League versus the Monsterverse. In Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong. Issue 2 dropped today, but this is issue 1, the second print by cover artist Bjorn Barons. He has very unique style of cover art where he does things differently. You know, we're in a digital age. We're in a digital age where it doesn't even take humans to do art anymore. But Bjorn Barons does a very unique style of digital art. He does 3D models. This is literally a 3D rendered model that he can move around, shift around, and stuff like that. And then he takes a still shot of it, making it look hyper realistic, very unique. God, there's like a term for it where something's just almost realistic to a point where it's uncomfortable, where you can't look away, where it's just something's off, but you can't put your finger on it. That's how his art is for me. Like that Kong just looks amazing. The texture and skin on the scales of Godzilla is just wild. And this series is so good. So good. Issue 2 was it. One complaint. I don't want to talk about what it is yet. Now, brand new series, brand new number 1. And this has to be a big deal, right? Has to be a big deal because it's such a big deal that Scotty Young did his first DC Comics cover for this book that released today. It's a brand new issue 1 called Batman Offworld. Jason Aaron is now at DC Comics doing a Batman story. Cool. Jason Aaron's not bad, right? I loved his previous Punisher run a lot here recently. Scotty Young must like the guy because they did a cover on this. But most importantly, Doug Mankey is doing full interiors on this. You don't miss a Doug Mankey full interior book. Most recently, he did Swamp Thing Green Hell. Amazing. With Jeff Lemire. He did all those death metal 1 in 25. Doug Mankey's just a phenomenal artist, a great human being. You can catch him with 4C Comics, who's like, what is it called? Their handler, their art representative. He does streams over with 4C Comics, answering questions, doing talkies, and showing off his art and stuff from time to time. And you can go back and watch some of those previous streams with 4C Comics on Facebook, YouTube. But a great guy, phenomenal artist. And this is a variant cover by Lyrics. So I think this is the second Lyrics variant that I've got my hands on here recently. This is a new what is she? Tamararian, however you say it. Starfire's race. New character in the book there. I figured that'd be a good one to get in case she becomes a popular character. She's unique to this book, so unique to the cover. Those are the ones that are going to a winner today. So Batman Offworld number 1, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number 1. That's a long title, my God. And Superman number 8, John Jang variant. And whoever wins it will draw the cards after that, and we'll see who they're going home with. All right. So there's that. Yeah, see, it looks definitely odd. It doesn't look good. Jang usually does better. It's the cape, man. For me, it's the cape that's just throwing it off. It's out there. And the Fortress colors are just flat compared to the vibrant stuff he does. I don't like that either. What is going on, Canadian survivalists? Hello, hello. You, DJ, and Rob are the best. My Instagram was looking sad until the past hour. Then the followers started rolling in. That's what we do. That's what we do. Teamwork makes the dream work. Come together like butt cheeks. Did you get that? Did you get that sound cover for Justice League versus Godzilla versus? I have both of them ordered. They haven't shown up yet. Still, I'm waiting on the sound effects covers to get here. I don't know. Jim Lee got his copy. He shared them on social media. Where's our copy? There it is. Thank you, Kevin. Uncanny Valley. That's that effect when something's just it's on, but it's just slightly off to where it's just you can't put your finger on it. It creates this sense of uncomfort, this unease. Uncanny Valley. Boom. That Superman's cape looks like a king's robe. It does. They just reminded me of Hamilton all of a sudden. This picture Superman spitting when he talks now. Great monster cover. Absolutely. Absolutely. Boom, 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 boom. Best day of the week. Flo Dameron is in the building. What is going on, brother? Hope you're doing good. Just showing off some of the stuff that will be, that will be given away today. This is cool art with Justice League versus Godzilla and versus Kong. Sorry for spelling it wrong. No worries. I am nobody to get on to somebody about spelling on the computer. I type too fast and don't care and roll with typos all the time. All right, so let's get into it. Let's look at some of the stuff that came out today because there's about a big stack to talk about. This is my DC haul. Granted, some more of these are the John Jang book. We'll start with Superman number 8 just so we can go ahead and cross that bridge. So again, I support the homie John Jang, and this is definitely a missed cover for me. Being that his best cover he's done is probably, what was it? Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 17, where he has Clark and John together on the cover, flying in vibrant fashion, shooting the heat lasers out. This one's just kind of something about it that's off as well. But I did pick up multiple copies because they get spread out. One goes in my Jang collection box, and then I put the other ones toward like grouping giveaways down the road kind of thing. But I got multiple ones of those. But Superman number 8 is the first one that we're going through today. This is written by none other than Joshua Williamson, cover art by Jamal Campbell. Jamal Campbell is doing some of the interiors, but there's an interior artist team right now, which I'm ready to get back to that artwork we had to like 1 through 5. It was just absolutely fantastic. But this story has been wicked. We've been building up this whole storyline of Lex going good. Lex is locked up, but he's given Superman all of his earthly possessions. Superman's in control of his company, doesn't want it. Superman's in control of all of his employees, doesn't want it, but they all seem to be working for good. Lex seems to have turned a corner. We're all just waiting on the pin to fall, the trick to show its ugly head, but it looks like all of the skeletons in Lex's past are coming out of the closet. There's these characters that existed in Metropolis before Superman ever came up to Metropolis. Apparently Lex was there first, and he has this terribly secreted, jaded past, and it's all the characters from that past, including this villain named Dr. Farm and Mr. Graft, who have been augmenting existing Superman villains and using them to kind of further their ends to get back at Lex Luthor. In the last issue, we've met this character called the Chained, who is this person with tactile telekinesis, much like Connor Kent Superboy, but on a massive level. And there was a citywide battle between the Super family and him, and that's where we left it. Now this is where it'll be picking up, and we'll see what's going to happen from there. I have seen what's going to happen, and it's fantastic. I highly suggest people to check out this Superman title, just plain Superman. It's only one issue 8. You can pick up a trade paperback, get caught up, and jump in really easily. If you think Superman's boring, read this. If you think he's a Boy Scout, read this. If you think he's one note, read this. If you think he's too overpowered, read this. You'll see how none of those things stop it from being a phenomenal, fast-paced, full of heart, amazing series. Williamson is crushing it. So fun. So fun. Next up, one I have not had a chance to read yet. Oh, wait. Bizarro? Maybe not Superman. Coming together like butt cheeks. Whoa. Yeah, it makes a clapping sound. You'll hear it. Kind of does look like Bizarro a bit. Oh, yeah. The Jang. That would be cool. We should have done the S backwards. It is not, unfortunately. That would have been super dope. Next up, one that I opted to put at the end of my reading stack, and I did it on purpose. World's Finest. Mark Waid, Dan Mora were revisiting Kingdom Come. They're trying to save the boy Thunder from going down the wrong path and becoming Magog, ultimately causing the events that we saw in Kingdom Come. They returned to Earth 22 last issue, found the boy Thunder, and got punched in the face very hard. Now we're going to pick it right back up where we left off, dive into it. We're supposed to be getting the Clash of Generations, as you can see from the cover here. I'm excited to see what we're going to do with this. Dan Mora Interiors is a treat unto itself. Mark Wade was part of the original Kingdom Come team with Alex Ross, so it's awesome having him spearheading this story. Cannot wait to get into it. Very excited. But I wanted to save that so it just keeps that excitement to run through the stack. It's a massive stack. The dogs like to come in here and wrestle. Let's see. Kind of what I think. Clap, clap. Anyone else think Dr. O? Dr. O. Dr. O. Fill me in on what that is. Hi to everyone. I'm definitely in the minority on that Jang Superman cover. I love it. It looks like Superman viewed through the ice in the Fortress of Solitude, slightly warped. I didn't think about the slightly warped part. Yeah, I can see that. Doggies. Hey, stop, man. Stop. He literally walked up to me and shook his head no. You're so defiant. Stop. Lay down. All right, next up. Anyone else think Dr. Farm from Superman looks like evil Howard Stern? Yes, he does. He sure does. Absolutely. He's got the same hairpiece, right? He does. Soup looks like Power Switch scene. Oh, yeah, from Superman 2. Yeah. Hey, lay down. Lay down, please. Thank you. Lay down. You're ticky-tacking on the floor. All right, next up, another one I haven't read yet. So, man, I'm kind of torn on this one. Like, I hate this feeling when I pick up a book and I'm not like excited to read it. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got to read that one too. And that's kind of where I am on this one, which is weird. Philip Kennedy Johnson's writing it. I absolutely love Philip Kennedy Johnson, from Action Comics to Incredible Hulk. But right slap dab in the middle, we have Green Lantern War Journal. And I feel like there's an interesting story here on paper. I'm just ready for it to start executing. We've got John Stewart in a time in his life where he doesn't want to be Green Lantern. He's like in retirement mode with his mom on a farm. He has a construct of his dead sister living with him that his mom doesn't even realize. But we have the Reverend Queen coming to take them out. Different universe. It's calling back to like the Infinite Frontier era. And it feels like we're trying to wrap up stuff is what it really feels like. It feels like there's so much going on. Everyone's in a weird place character-wise. And it feels like we're trying to get through this story to get back towards status quo. Dawn of DC has all about been like building from the status quo point. We got Hal back. We have Flash on. We have Superman on. We have Wonder Woman on point. And we're kind of building big stories from their status quo foundation. John's kind of an oddball right now where he's still out in left field in a weird place that is unfamiliar to the character. And I'm ready to get it back on more like solid ground. Maybe we're working toward that. But we're dealing with this weird story where this other universe is like gone to crap, and they're coming here to call on the help of what they feel is the greatest Guardian ever, John Stewart, who he is in their universe where he's the Guardian. And I feel like his storyline is a mess, and they're trying to tighten it up, and we haven't gotten to a point of tightening it up yet. So I'm excited for it to get there. I'm not dropping the title, that's for sure. I mean, it's John Stewart Green Lantern title. It's got to get good, right? But this cover's wild. Into the Wild is what it says. You got like some zombie bears looking like the Prophecy there and some zombies. But I'm ready to see like John Stewart Ring Slinger. Maybe we'll get that in this one. This is issue 3. I'm not sure if this is meant to be one of the 6-issue minis that we've been doing or if it'll be more than that. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Reading Animal Pond Ashcan as I watch. Animal Pound. Yeah, I skipped that one. I have no clue what it is. The dog is a rebel. Yeah, he is. A little rebellious heart in him. Why is it always a farm? It's a good point. You'd have to ask those dogs in the pound. Well, they're going up to the farm upstate. It was a farm in Fables also. It's always a farm. Love the Prophecy. I'm glad somebody got that. Yeah. Keep the mercury out of the water. Am I right, Kevin? Am I right? That's a throwback right there. All right, next up, dude, I couldn't believe my ears when I heard people talking about this book previously on YouTube this week. I think it could have been Sunday. I'm like, dude, are these people serious? That's crazy. And there it was one of those things where someone says something and everyone on the stream like just came out of the woodworks. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. They're all like, yeah, I'm thinking about dropping this book. It needs to pick up for me. Da 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 da. I'm like, yo, were they serious? That has been. I thought it's been fire, but it's none other than Tom Taylor and Nicholas Scott's Titans issue number 5. Very excited to get this. I think Nicholas Scott is doing some of the all-around most impressive interiors out of anything coming out monthly right now. This storyline is the Titans are back together in the absence of the Justice League all being busy. The Titans are the premier team at DC. They've stopped a couple of little global threat things happening. They're dealing with Brother Blood, now like Brother Eternity, having set up a new operation in front of the cameras, in front of the public, being more straightforward on what his intentions are. And the Titans decide they want to do better at cleaning up after these big problems going on in the world that they have to shut down and stop and doing some rebuilding. But lurking through the issues, there's clearly what seems like an alien parasitic entity that is slowly getting closer to the team. Most recently having taken over Wally's wife, as well as Aqualad. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on in this. The interiors are great. They're dealing with some fun superhero stuff like, you have like the damage control people, but they're trying to do some damage control themselves. The collateral damage that happens, they want to be more responsible for it. And I know Tom Taylor can really lean into some of the little like morals and principles really heavily that go along with comics, but it's been done before, but he's doing it well. He's doing it really well. It's a fun team. And on top of that, we're about to get into Beast World, which will be like a Titan-centric crossover event happening. It's not like a summer event, but it's just a Titans event. And I'm very excited for it. It blew my mind hearing people weren't like enjoying that book, because it's one of those hoorah books for me that I've also intentionally held back on reading because I want to actually sit outside and read it, because that's what I've done with every issue so far. I've sat out on the back porch while the kids are playing and stuff, and I just have a great time reading this book, and it just blew my mind. I'm like, yeah, that's a solid book right there. Super solid book. So we'll see. We'll see. But drop me a comment. Anybody else reading Titans? What are y'all thinking of it? Blew my mind. Thanos in his farm. Yep, there's another one. Everybody's on a farm. Kenneth Bird, what is going on? There we go. I'm loving Titans, and Scott is next level, right? Like next level art. Loving Titans. I was just as surprised as you. The art alone, right? Berg 3801, what is happening? Hashtag we are Legion. They said the same about Nightwing and been loving Nightwing. Dude, everyone's been loving Nightwing. I understand it. Like when something's been going on as long as Nightwing or Immortal Hulk, when you hit issue, let me think, 26 through 31 of Immortal Hulk, it's far from bad. Far from bad. But it goes from being up here to being up here still and then back to up here. And I can see if Nightwing's doing something like that. Like, I don't pull Nightwing just because it's just, I get enough Nightwing in the other stuff I'm reading. I don't need to know about the little details of what's going on in Bloodhaven, but we'll see. We'll see. I just put Titans on my list. There we go. That's what we like to hear. New DC Day is about adding books to pull lists. There we go. I think Titans has been really good. Love the storyline. Yeah, dude. Especially if you're an existing Titans fan, I feel like they're doing a lot for old fans as well, like touching in on the Brother Blood thing and having Garth there with him. You're like, yo, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Then getting the reveal of what's really in control. I'm like, yo, nice. And the look of it. Like when that creature came out of his mouth in like that artwork, you're just like, dude, there's a lot of John Carpenter stuff happening in DC right now. It's fun. Can't sit outside here, too cold. 28 degrees this morning. God dang. I think we only hit like 28 degrees maybe 3 times a year down here. It's got to be overnight. Cold here, Joe. Get inside. Oh, yeah, y'all up north and stuff. Y'all are crazy. I thought you're supposed to fly south for the winter. I need to do some reading like you, Mark. Chilling in the backyard, read some books with a brewski. Yeah, I do the same thing, but with not a brewski. You just point at me, bro. Like, what's up?
Are you going to the Nutcracker Friday?
The Nutcracker Friday? No. What time is it?
7.
Maybe. What? Friday's not the first, is it?
No.
Okay, because the first is
definitely next week.
Yeah, that's Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have tickets for that.
We got like 10 more days to get there.
Oh, that's a long time. But we have 2 more episodes of the show.
So, can we bring your clothes to you at work?
Why are we planning Friday? It's Tuesday. I don't want to commit to anything yet.
We already have tickets.
I know we have tickets. I told y'all to buy me a ticket. And y'all said you're going to get one just in case, right? Okay. So let's just see how it works through the Thanksgiving holiday. Let me get to Friday. Maybe I can swag off and stack the schedule, and I won't even have to go to them on Friday.
Okay.
If that's the case, I'll skip it. If not, I'm probably not going to go.
Okay.
If I have to work all through and the weekend, I'll probably take Friday off
I hear you. Wait.
just to recharge or something.
Okay.
We'll see. I've got extra hands through the holiday season, so I'll see who I can stack. Eldritch will be out of town, but Sam's in town plus the new people, so I'll see. Okay.
I'm excited.
For the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Weren't you in the Nutcracker? I just picture that picture of you in your mom's house, dressed up like a little drummer girl.
I was the trumpeter, not a drummer.
The trumpeter.
Okay?
What'd you?
Shot the cannon off.
Oh, I thought the trumpeter blew on stuff.
I mean, yeah, we pretended to. Like when it would go in the song, we'd be but I remember, I thought I would be like
28. Is that possible?
You just spit.
44 here. My gosh. Nightwing is my feel-good read. I love it so much, especially this high seas new run. Yeah, he's a pirate right now, right? Is that an alt universe thing they're doing, or is he legitimately swashbuckling? Either way, I think it'd be fun. Joe's back. Shout out to the Adventures Joe. He is back. We be in Florida come January. There you go. I've seen the day after tomorrow. I wouldn't stay up north during the wintertime. 69 here. That's about what we're dealing with. 68 here right now. I got the back door open. I'm in shorts. Don't even need the air conditioner, nothing. And I actually like the pirate art from Nightwing. Been fun. 69 is my favorite number. Well, there you go. You are what you eat. Go see the Nutcracker, Mark. I was forced to go see it. I don't know. You don't have to force me to go see it. It's just a holiday schedule with running a kennel, man. Holiday. No Nutcracker. Yeah. I just don't want to. I don't want to say I'll go and then Friday get here and having worked, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 12s through a holiday weekend with a dog kennel. Like, yeah, you got to have some quiet time. I don't mean quiet time to woosh. I mean time when you just don't have that amount of noise running through your head for 12 hours a day. It just makes your eye twitch. No, it's more like a gimmick thing. Pirates under Bloodhaven. Pirates under Bloodhaven. Wow, they're in the sewers. It's 35 here. Good. Yeah, 38. No, hard pass. 57, I can do that in shorts and flip-flops. I like me some 57. All right, let's get into it. Next book up. Big deal book here. We talked about it briefly before with the one that we're giving away. But here's the A cover for Batman Off-World. Jason Aaron stepping in to do, I think it's 10 or 12 issues maybe. I don't know if it's a mini or a maxi. Someone in the comment fill me in. How many issues is Batman Off-World going to be? But look at that beautiful Doug Mahnke art. Absolutely love some Doug Mahnke. Man, this was a fun read, right? So the whole premise behind this is Batman 1 year on the job, comes across an alien for the first time, and he ends up going out in space to go see about him because of events.
Are you going anywhere with your kids? Or?
Take it.
Okay.
Yeah, you take the good car.
Figured you weren't going anywhere. You got everything you need now.
Got everything I need. You got a pizza buffet. I'm all set. But yeah, this was really cool. This was fun. It was fast paced. It was brutal to say the least. I got like some Superman War World vibes, kind of calling back to more recent things. Artwork is phenomenal. Get it alone for the interiors. Give it a try. Give it a read. You'll probably like it. And it's not an ongoing. I know we got a lot of independent comic fans out there because they can get in, read a book, get out. Bye. Love you. Hakuna Matata.
Bye, Finn.
Oh, here he comes. There he is. I was about to say, how are you walking out without giving anyone like these final bye-byes? I'm just sitting here watching the door waiting on someone to chase you. Have fun. Have fun. But yeah, just get in, enjoy a book, off the beaten path, kind of in the past of Batman. So I'm excited to see what they play with, where they go. Again, the artwork was amazing. Artwork so good. Who else is picking up Batman Off-World? Let's see. Dude, we got a green highlighted comment here. Let's get it. First off, Evil Mike says we got 12 issues for Batman Off-World. $3.99 price tag on that one. Typically, these special event books, they kind of bump up the price, but this one didn't have $5.99, not $4.99, $3.99 price tag. So that was nice as well. Boom. Circumstances with the 18-month member milestone. Big shout out to the homie Marcus. I heard Mark is a propagandist. Yeah, and if you want to know more about the rumor of Mark being a propagandist, tune into Circumstances, FOC, and Chill tonight, right here on YouTube on Circumstances channel, starting at 9:30, I believe. It's hard to keep up with everything and everyone where everyone is, but I do a pretty decent job about it. Marcus single-handedly triggered one of my homies over on Instagram. I was not expecting that response. I was tagged in that reel that you posted, Marcus, and I watched it, gave it a heart, and didn't think nothing of it. Then I get a notification whenever anyone comments on it, and I saw like this novel that was written. I'm like, yo, he think is that serious? I disagree with most of what he just said in that response, but it's not even worth getting into. So hopefully he'll be there tonight, get to hang out. That's my homie though. Yo, Abe, Nugs, Good gosh, these dogs. What is going on, SMom 2? How are you doing today? Good to see you in the chat. Me, you. Did Miss Legion Little Drummer Boy herself out the front door? Yeah, she's going 8:30 p.m. Monopoly time. If you're keeping up with the real world, he'll see you at 9:30. Like, no joke. Chris went off. Yeah, I never see Chaos be serious. He always has some kind of funny joke or sarcastic, witty sense of humor. He seemed serious, didn't he? How do you do the milestones? Can't find them. You hit the $. You go like you're about to chat, and you can see like where your chat line is. Then there's like a emoji face for the custom emojis for being a channel member. Then there's a $. Hit the $, and it'll show you like super thanks, super sticker, super chat, or milestone. And 3 of those actually you pay for. The member milestone is completely free. Big show, December 2nd, Comic Book Community Awards. In the super chat area. When does what is that? Deviant 2 come out? Oh, I'm not sure. Deviant 1 dropped last week, so I'm assuming it's probably just once a month. Mark, you need to take those dogs to the farm. Yeah, it's just Nugs. He don't know how to act. Big things happening in the chat right now from the big homie, none other than Mr. Circumstances himself. He just gifted 10 Legion memberships. Got 10 memberships going out. Faith and Misery scored one. The Immortal Biggie Shack Cardboard Crazies. We got 3 of them already claimed, so be sure if you're just listening and not watching to check that live chat thread right now. There's 7 more memberships going out to be had. So it passes them out randomly. You just have to look down to be able to accept the gift sometimes. So make sure that you're watching. Big shout out to Marcus. I appreciate that. That's a good time to remind everybody that if you are a channel member in the Legion tier or higher, you are in the race automatically for the CGC Hulk 180, first appearance of Wolverine. If you are in the Legion supporter tier, you might want to double check. You might want to go over to the membership tab, read about the membership, and potentially boost your membership to the Legion tier, because everybody who is in the Legion tier will have 2 entries into this event, this fantastic coming together of minds that myself and DJ Links are doing. The month of December and January, everybody who's in the Legion and everybody who's in the Link Squad will have their name put down onto a list. And come February, we will pull a name out of that list, and that person's name will be the one who goes home with this Incredible Hulk 180. This is an awesome community crossover event for the Legionnaires and the Link Squad. This is the second time we've done this. We had fun the first time giving away an Ultimate Fallout 4. Decided to go bigger this time with the Blue Chip book. Well, we'll see. It should be a blast. We got Brian LCS throwing the 1-month member milestone. Big shout out to Brian, but just in time for the Hulk 180. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brian's a proud Southerner now as well. It's been awesome. Since Brian moved down here like a month ago, we've already had the opportunity to hang out twice. It's been a blast. I'm too green for a milestone sticker. You are, but never too green for a super chat. Let's see. Any more of those memberships been hit? Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. So awesome. Appreciate it. Yep, there we go. Big shout out to Circumstances. Appreciate you doing that. Look down my laptop part. You have to find the live chat. Laptop, right-hand side, You'll have the live chat running. Then you'll see the little bar you'd click on to type in it. So it should be to the left, should be emoji, should be to the right of that bar. Yep. Can you explain Gang War? What comics are in it and how long it will last? I'm not doing Spider-Man stuff on this stream. To be honest with you, I have no clue how long Gang War is going to last. I don't keep up with Spider-Man stuff anymore. I will be picking up the Ultimate Spider-Man, hoping that's good. But yeah, I would have to like look up every bit of that to tell you what else tying into that and all that. Or, I mean, we're close enough. Potentially some of the stuff I pick up tomorrow should have like the little ad in it with the checklist. As you get closer, some stuff will typically have a checklist, but as of right now, I'm not sure how long they're going to run it or what all is going to be in it. We'll have to see. Let's see. Skyler has been cast as Jimmy Olsen. Ooh, dude, we had Nicholas Hoult cast as Lex Luthor here recently. They're looking at Michael Rooker for a role in as General Lane, I think. ASM, Miles Morales, Gang War, One Shot, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Gang War, Daredevil, Gang War, Dilly. There it is. There it is. Boom. Jimmy Reeves coming in with the truth bomb. What is going on, Lisa? I'm late. Work was busy today. Yep. All right, I'm closing this side door. Jeremy, tell everyone a joke. I'll be right back. Why are there barking at Mr. Tom? There we go. Boom. All right. Next up, we still got some books to go through before we get to this giveaway. Yeah, they'll go a little bit quicker from here. So next up, I'm very, very excited to say Justice Society of America is back. Issue number 7. We got through the first 6, the first story arc that really brought in and tied and glued together what was going on with the Stargirl series. And now we're off on a brand new mission with a brand new goal at hand. And you can tell from the cover, it's going to get a little swampy. Solomon Grundy's in this issue in a big, massive way. Yeah, you got Batman there. I hate to say it, but he is kind of relevant to the current state of the JSA. Not like he needs to be a team member, but because of Huntress, we learned that this is the Helena Wayne Huntress, the original Huntress, not Helena Bertinelli like you saw in modern comics as well as the Birds of Prey movie. But the OG Huntress, which is the daughter of Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle from a different Earth, though. And this was dope. This was fun. We're putting a team together. That's all I'll say. The goal behind this one is, and it's pulling from stuff we've seen in that 80-page giant that really plays into Huntress's character. And it's kind of interesting to see that they're leaning so much on Huntress as well as like, as she is from the future, from a different Earth, but they're kind of trusting what she's experienced. And we're also getting to see the dynamic of some of these lost children brought back into modern time era, which for me is a very interesting point. I didn't think I'd enjoy that aspect of it so much. It's just giving me the JSA members and let's do JSA stuff, but these lost children tie directly to them, to each individual one. And it's really cool how they're playing that up. I'm enjoying that. So we'll see where it takes us from there. Jeff Johns is writing it, and we all know what Jeff Johns has going on now with Ghost Machine. So I don't know how much longer he will be writing it. I listened to the interview with him on the Bada Boom podcast recently. Shout out to Flo Dameron. And he definitely sounded like they're wrapping up their commitments to other companies to work more at Ghost Machine. He didn't necessarily say exclusively for Ghost Machine, but that's exactly how it sounded to me without him saying it directly. But I'm excited for everything Ghost Machine. Those creators will still be there doing nothing but passion projects, so I'm cool with that. I would hate to see Justice Society of America not have an ongoing, so hopefully they'll get a decent writer to pick it up if he does leave. I'm still getting used to the new Jimmy Olsen and Lois and Clark season 2. Oh yeah, dude, that messed me up. And he went from having short hair to long hair. And where'd the mole come from? I don't know. I like the first Jimmy Olsen and Lois and Clark better. Hey, CK, good stuff. Didn't want to get into Gang War, but it's the only way I get a Luke Cage book. Buy a back issue. I can't say nothing. I'll buy books just to get some characters I really love. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? He was dead. Let's see. He had no guts. Appreciate you keeping him entertained. Appreciate you. Total knee slapper, yeah. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. Yeah, and he died on a Saturday. I look forward to hearing some people's feedback and reviews of that book. And it was good. Got a fancy smirk. Next up, Prop Man. I don't know how to praise this book properly without just sounding like a biased fanboy. I don't normally pull Wonder Woman, like ever. It's like one of those characters, I get enough of that character and other stuff that I don't need to pull Wonder Woman. But this is easily in the top 3 books on comic book shelves right now. Easily. Like every issue so far I've read has absolutely shocked me with its execution, with its page layout, with the flow of the panel to panel, with how complex the story is while keeping it very grounded and simplistic. We're getting small bite scenes. Like the first issue was just a look what's happening kind of thing. The second issue is go address the elephant in the room, which being Wonder Woman. The third one is the simple response of Wonder Woman to that. But it's presented in such a way that like you're hooting and hollering as you turn the pages, like, no, you didn't. Wow. What Daniel Sampier's art is the perfect combination with Tom King. I've always thought like Mitch Gerard's was my Tom King combo. Jorge Fornes is a good one, but Mitch Gerard's is that dude. No, not anymore. Daniel Sampier is that Tom King combo pack right there. Like you have Jeff Johns and Gary Franks. That's the combo pack. Tom King, Daniel Sampier, combo pack. Guys, check this book out. Read this book. Let me know what you think. Some of the most creative comic book storytelling. It feels cinematic. It's huge in scope, but it feels so close to home. I don't know how they're doing it. It's warping my brain. Love Wonder Woman. Banger alert. Mark, what's your favorite DC show so far? Like of all time, like forever, or kind of just modern ones that are happening right now? I mean, Stargirl was a flawless 3 seasons. Ain't no way around that. Superman and Lois has been an elevating 3 seasons, and it started at holy crap, that was good. And it somehow keeps topping itself with each season, blowing my mind. I don't know. Titans was not that good. The new Swamp Thing was phenomenal. Harley Quinn cartoon show is pretty fun. Batman the Animated Series pretty much goated, right? Superman Adventures is fantastic. I mean, there's all, I don't know, man. There most of them I really enjoy for different aspects and reasons. Much like with the comics, the different characters have different tones and messages that are meant to be portrayed through them. And when they do that successfully, it's really hard to split them. But I love Superman and Lois, Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman, that was mentioned earlier in the chat. That Dean Cain Superman, grew up on that one. That was fantastic. I never cared for most female title comics. I guess I thought it was going to be about how to style your hair and what outfit matches what pair of boots. They kind of did that with Wonder Woman in the late 70s, right? When they took her powers away. And I'm here for you too, Kenny B. I'm here for you. I ain't quitting you. Let me see. Let me get this thing rocking and rolling real quick. Backstage, behind the scenes stuff here. Oh, choose a live stream. I can do that. Put that in there. Do that. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Peacemaker was phenomenal. Like I didn't expect it to have like such a message to it. Like it was. Yeah, I'll scoop that one up. I mean, it was good on numerous levels. It had like so many like societal parallels in it, and you had him like lost right in the middle. Like you look at like the Butterfly villain as well as his father as a villain are almost like opposite end of the spectrum, with him torn in the middle. And I love the big message at the end of really finding himself and just like giving it to both sides. Like y'all can all get it. Glad to see Wonder Woman get back to being really good again. Finally buying Wonder Woman since a long time. Yeah, Tom King, man. He's that dude. Doom Patrol's all right. Doom Patrol for me suffers from the same problem that like The Boys does. Like a lot of it is just edge. And edgy doesn't do it for me. I mean, it's 2023. We've had the internet now in our fingertips for like a decade. Like, can you really like have a show hinge on being edgy enough to keep people coming back? I mean, edgy wears out fast. I'm watching Lois and Clark for the first time. I'm now in season 2, loving it. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I think I went back and watched through all of Lois and Clark last year, maybe. Last year. Yeah, it's a phenomenal show. It's really good. Love Lois and Clark. Yeah, it was a huge deal when it was coming on. Huge deal. The entry song and dance for Peacemaker had me immediately 100%. I, in fact, do want to taste it, according to that entry song. Superman was super good, but they axed it. The B words. Which Superman? Which Superman are we talking? Superman and Lois is really good. We got one more season. Season 4 is coming. It's kind of like a Hatchet season. Speaking of axing things, less episodes in the previous one and all that, but we'll see. Oh, Sandman. Sandman, I hadn't finished yet. Haven't finished. I don't know why I didn't watch Lois and Clark back when it was new, except I was in college and dude, that's it. That's the story for a lot of us, right? Like in life, no matter what, like you grow up enjoying something, then you get busy. And then once you get on the other side of busy, more stable, you get back to the things you love, right? Yeah, Swamp Thing has a very unique story on why it was axed. They axed it before episode 1 even made it out. That was a tax write-off era. So that was a huge, huge fumble on their part. They're supposed to get like 10 million tax write-off back for filming location stuff. That's why so much is filmed in Georgia. We have an amazing film tax write-off, but they filmed Swamp Thing in North Carolina and did not get the tax return thing that they thought they would, thus tanking their show before it even aired. So they had to cut the final 2 episodes, or cut 2 episodes out of it, back the finale up, and release what they had. It was heartbreaking. Yep, there it is. Swamp Thing was good, but got messed up on cost and tax BS with the state of North Carolina. Scott, military and college took me out of all my hobbies and activities for a decade. I mean, that's how it is for a lot of people. For me, like most of my 20s was just trade reading, like picking up trade paperbacks and reading and all that, watching movies and everything. I wasn't following as closely as I did like in my later teens and stuff. Like my first job in high school was at my LCS, and grew up with comics in the house and all that, but keep up where you can through the crazy years of life. Am I right? Am I right? All right, last book of the week, and it is a doozy. Well, I showed y'all that we're giving one of these away, the Bjorn Barron's Justice League versus the Monsterverse shortened title. It's that easy. Number 1 second print. Love that cover. Had to get me one. But issue number 2 is out this week. Yes, I'm still waiting for my sound effects covers to come in. I need to call Paul up at ABX after this and ask him if he's got any word on that. I thought it was supposed to be out on the 14th or something like that. I thought it was supposed to be last week or even today, but they're still not there. This cover is pretty dope. You have Godzilla and Superman. You can't tell if he's trying to open his mouth, flying there, or hanging on for dear life. But this issue was everything I wanted minus one thing. That last issue ended with Superman flying out to confront Godzilla. We saw in issue 1 what it is that brings the Monsterverse to DC Comics, and that is the order of it. You had the Dreamstone get picked up by Toyman. The Legion of Doom is afoot, and with the Dreamstone, they brought Monster Island, Skull Island. We haven't confirmed which of the two it is. I believe it's Skull Island because there's a certain giant, hairy ape that was spotted there, so it has to be Skull Island, right? Sometimes they're one and the same depending on how they want to play it, but it brought it to the DC universe. That island is now located on Earth in Earth Zero in DC universe, so there's Titans. You get the confrontation between Superman and Godzilla. No spoilers. There's Monsterverse stuff in this book, and it's a full cast of characters, from the superheroes, from the villains. This issue is just missing one thing. I'm not going to spoil and say what, but David Nakayama did this great connecting cover. Check it out. So I had to get those covers. I wish David Nakayama would have or at least we'd get connecting covers for each issue. We had the 3 connecting covers that were done randomly through different titles leading up to the event. So I had to get this one. Had to top it off. Had to. That is just amazing. So I got the A cover. I got the David Nakayama's B and C cover, I assume. And I got the 1/25 Francisco Matina variant. Super dope. Let me get this out of the bag. This, man, says Godzilla v. Kong vibes. Got Big G on one side and the King himself on the other side. Look at that. Just wicked. Super duper wicked. So one thing that I've always thought was super cool about the Titans, the Monsterverse version of the kaiju, is how mysterious they are. Ever since the first Godzilla movie, they've played with the whole thing with Monarch. There's cool stuff on the websites that you can go look at and try to uncover the mystery of them and how these government agencies have hid the existence of Titans to the world for decades, and they still play with that kind of stuff to this day. And we have the new Monarch movie coming out, so there's all these other Titans that are seen through old home videos or this or that in the movies. They play it like that, like it's kind of lost footage kind of thing. But I think we might be getting to see some of those in here without getting into spoilers. So there's a lot more than just Godzilla or just King Kong to be excited for with this series. And it is pure fan service. God, Busaletto is writing it. Smooth writer, flows well. The scenes are also very cinematic. And man, it is super, super fun. No flash of Jay Garrett. Where is my Jay Garrett? I should have that somewhere. Jay Garrett number 2. Did I leave it at the store? I might have forgotten to pick it up. I could have sworn I had it. But yeah, Jay Garrett number 2 came out today, and I don't even think I have it in the pile here. It's a lot of books. I missed one. Dang. Got my superhero box today. It wasn't half bad. Nice. I did a job right next to the set of Walking Dead. We would pull up and see zombies everywhere. That smelled awful. Everybody start dropping hashtag We Are Legion in the chat. Go ahead and start dropping. I see people already know what to do. We're getting to the end of the pile here. So do Godzilla, King Kong have children in that Teen Titans? I see what you did there. What's the action figure statue with the wings over your left shoulder? Left shoulder, wings there. That's Tanawari from Avatar The Way of Water. He's on the giant skim wing from Avatar 2. McFarlane figures, and then that's like Aquaman on this big seahorse storm. Yeah, that's you move Optimus Primal over, you get see the mouth is right here, the big tail, the big wings. It's Tanawari. Avatar, that's right. You already know, and I've got like Jake on the Ikran here, and Natiri on the Ikran there. An amp suit over there. I've got Quaritch in the amp suit over here. Jake and Natiri from Avatar 2 over here. And Jake from Avatar 1 is riding Ikran. But yeah, we're going to let that go for a second. Sound like monkeys hollering for me. They got the sweetest coverage. Yeah, they do got some sweet coverage. I'll start dropping hashtag We Are Legion, and we'll get ready to draw the winner for that. Let's see if I can find a video that's got some time to it in here. I dropped the video this past Monday. Yeah, Monday on my Comics Curing Cancer haul. In that video was this video. I'm going to hit this, let this play for a second. I want to go check on Monkey. All right, here we go. What I have in here and what I've had for a while, I've kept one of these sitting in wait, is what's called a comic skin. These are slab it yourself, do it yourself items. If you're familiar with EGS Grading Company, before they got their most recent patented slabs, they used to use this company called Comic Skin. These are fantastic. You see the label on there. You can write your own label, or I'll show you what else you can do. You have these side rails here, and then you have your custom piece of art. So what we're going to do is get that bad boy out of there, which is done on a backer board, so it's perfectly sized. And just like with any other grading company, you have an inner well, which this will slide into perfectly. Once you get that in there, about center where you like it, boom. Then we have this thing like a clamshell. You have the 3 rails, but one thing's off. I don't like that label, and that's what's cool about these. These labels, you see the rest of the video, be sure to check out Monday's upload. A lot of cool stuff in that video. A lot of cool stuff, and that piece was amazing. I wasn't here when you showed what's in the giveaway this week. Mind showing them again? Not at all. Don't mind one bit. Get it set up. Kyle, fix your hashtag. Make sure everyone's got hashtag We Are Legion in there. And let me get this showing on the screen. And then I'll show you guys what else we got. I think it's that one. Let's see. Nope, I don't like it. Is it this one? This one? There it is. So we've got Batman Off-World issue number 1, variant cover by Lyrics, brand new series with Jason Aaron writing, Doug Mankey interior. We've got John Jang Superman number 8, the cover that has divided a nation. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it weird? It's Uncanny Valley. And even more Uncanny Valley, we have Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, the Bjorn Barons variant for issue number 1, second print here. God, that cover is just amazing. Look at that. Just look at it. Absolutely crush that cover. We have all 3 of those going to one lucky winner, and whoever wins, after we draw their name, we will pull 3 of the DC Cosmic trading cards to go in there with them. Yeah, so make sure you have hashtag We Are Legion. If you missed it, Mark, how clear you now get Jay Garrett. Bunch of We Are Legion. Hey, Biggie Shack, what is going on? The Immortal One is here. What is going on? Comic Vet, hello. Tape Prime, how's it going? Got 46 people watching. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Team Godzilla, let's go. Yeah, when it comes to the Titans, I'm Team King Kong all day, baby. King Kong. I love me some Godzilla, but I don't know what it is. Just King Kong has always been my favorite. Kyle, try it again. Make sure you get one in there that's hashtag We Are Legion. Yeah, make sure you get it spelt right before we spin it. Yeah, it does. It does need to be a poster. That's definitely. I've got a poster. The sound effects covers are going to come in a black poly bag, right? And the poly bags are art themselves, but inside of them, it's like that original image of like Godzilla in one corner, Kong in the other, and Superman with his kind of head down in the middle. It's going to be split. I have that in a poster. I just don't have a poster frame to put it in. This one that I have over here, the hook on it came off. It broke under its own weight, which is odd. That's how cheap it was. Bring it. Mark picked up Jay Garrett. It disappeared like Judy. Oh, dude, too soon. That's sad. So let me see how many people we have entered. We have 38 people showing. Make sure if you've already put it in there, put it in there again. 46 watching, 48 watching, 38 people showing on the giveaway. Hashtag We Are Legion. There he is. Nicky Boy. Nicky 9.5. Nicky Pancakes, the man, the myth, the legend. The Nick's Kicks and Comics is in the chat, guys. What is going on, Nick? Hope you're doing good today. You can find Nick 1 p.m. Thursdays right here on YouTube for 2 Nerd Dads. 2 Nerd Dads. Hey, yo, I'm here for the Marvel giveaway. Well, don't go anywhere, Nick. Hold your breath, turn blue, and go ahead and call an ambulance because you're going to be waiting a while. Nick, if you win, I won't send you anything but a Marvel book. How about that? You're welcome. Marvel book of my choosing. Even this Turkey Thursday. Yo, you're doing a stream. That's awesome. Superman is my favorite Marvel character. Let's go. All right, let me see how many people are in there. Still 39, so it caught one more. We got some hellos for Nick. Some hellos for Nick coming in. All right, you guys ready to spin this? Let's get some emojis. Drop some emojis. Let's get some channel member emojis or some thumbs up or something. Spam the chat with some emojis if y'all ready to spin this thing. Apparently the comments help the algorithm and stuff. There we go, Pops. The sun is my favorite planet. Hey. There we go. Starting to get some emojis. I'm starting to see them come in now. Gary Woods telling everybody he hopes you all have a happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate that, Gary. Hope you do too. Well, I think I see enough emojis coming through. There's some Superman emojis. There we go. So let's spin this thing. Also, a huge thank you again to Circumstances gifting 10 memberships. If you want to make your membership go as far as possible, be sure to upgrade it to the Legion tier and get in on the action for that incredible Hulk 180 first person Wolverine in a CGC 8.0 giveaway. And in the meantime, I hope everyone has a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thumbs up. And today's winner is going to be, and this is free shipping anywhere in the world if you're a channel member. If you're not a channel member, it's free shipping in the continental United States. Always forget to say that earlier. Boom! Scott is the big winner. And now it kind of breaks my heart knowing I don't have any sledgehammer to send him. But Scott, huge congratulations, brother. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. So let me get his written down. Throw that over there. Boom. Let me get this off the screen. Stop sharing. And let's see what card. Yeah, what? It's you, Scott. It's you. So now when you go on those long walks on the cold beach, you can wrap your feet in comic books to stay warm. Congrats to Scott. So we're going to pull 3 cards out of here. I'm not going to look. We're going to reach in and go toward the bottom and pull out one. So first one up, we have Nightshade getting tossed in there with that. Some good old Nightshade. Let's go toward the front stack here. Pull from the middle. Oh, this is the dope one. We have one of the great battles from Cosmic Odyssey. Superman and Orion is getting thrown in there as well. And lastly, card number 3. Dope, super dope. We've got the Silver Age Green Lantern. Hal Jordan. It's cool because they did like gold and silver and modern for each of the main characters. Yes, sir. Charlton Goodness. I have her first appearance down here. And I also did that video on all the Charlton characters. If y'all haven't checked that out, that was one of the more successful videos that I did. Super dope cards going in there for you, Scott. Scott, we talk on IG already regularly, but go ahead and let me know. Shoot me a message. Tell me where you want those sent. And I'll get them out no later than next Tuesday, potentially tomorrow. Since I'm not going to be able to make it to the post office today with the kid under the weather, I'm going to attempt to swing by there tomorrow on like my lunch break. I'll skip lunch and do post office. Maybe. We'll see. Everything's weird on holiday weeks. That was just simple. Maybe next one. I'll put it on my calendar. Hal is my favorite DC character as a kid. Dude, that's awesome. I'm glad that you pulled a good one there. Whoop, I forgot about the major holiday Thursday. Awesome cards. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Am I wrong about the polo? Esteban, Nick wants to know if he's wrong about the polo. Nick, Esteban needs you to confirm, is Nick in fact moist? Only Esteban would know if Nick is moist. I appreciate that, Joe. Appreciate that. 3, you know how 3-year-olds be. They get sick about 20 times a year. Nothing major, just a little uncomfortable, but she's still in good spirits, which is always a blessing for her. Finn is our little beacon of light. Monkey's our wrecking ball. But I definitely appreciate everybody coming, hanging out. We're a little bit over an hour, so we're going to cut it off. But be sure to check out the Comics Curing Cancer video I posted on Monday. That little clip I showed you was a piece out of that video. Also, the 180 that we're giving away, it's a huge event. We hope that everybody appreciates it and enjoys being able to be a part of it. So go check out that video. It's pinned to the top of my main YouTube landing page, so you can find it there. And a big shout out to all the channel members. Thank you again, Marcus, for gifting 10 memberships. Immediately following this stream, there'll be a channel member exclusive that'll drop, and it'll be available to everyone else tomorrow. But the early access that all channel members get, y'all all be able to take part in that. So that'll be dropping directly after this. I have a new video series starting tomorrow or today for channel members, where we'll be doing something new for the next few Wednesdays for the next few weeks. So I want to try it out, see if it's fun to do. I enjoyed making this video and doing something a little bit different than I typically do on my channel, but I think it'll be a fun thing to do. Thank you again, everybody. I'll see y'all this Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. for At Week's End. We'll have a new episode of Monarch to discuss, as well as a massive amount of comic books to spoil and talk about with everybody. Until next time, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.